Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand, whispers of...
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Maureen. I don't know. My lips are like, I guess, having issues working this morning. But I hope everybody's having that amazing morning. So I was just flipping through a few things in my head here. It's funny. I was actually having some gratitude for. So I've been reading. God, I don't know how long now up in Hagerstown, but I have regulars that come in, and it just feels really good to see some people that just are like an absolute ray of sunshine and so fun. And, I just kind of have some gratitude for it. So that's kind of what I was thinking about. That, and there is a tarot event in Lithicum, at the Lithicum Library on Wednesday. So I think I may try and make that. It's been a while since I've gone out to other events because I've stayed so busy. But it'll be nice to see other people. So, Maureen and Vicky, what are we doing today? We're going to reach out to the universe. We're going to take that breath. Have the feet flat on the floor and butt doing the kitty dance. Shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed. And see what's going on for today. So today's what? Friday? Thursday? Today's Friday. Today is Friday. Yay. At least, I don't have to work tomorrow. I've got an event tomorrow, which is the conversation with the court cards. So that's going to be fun. But it just feels good to be a Friday. So, what are we doing here? We are checking in with the universe, making sure that we take a look if there's any angers or resentments or anxieties, and if there's anything that's going on, and maybe if we look at it in the morning, maybe if we're meditating to check in and see how we're really feeling. If something pops up during the day that would normally cause us angst, maybe if we've meditated and we're relaxed, maybe instead of just reacting to it, we'll take that breath and go outside. Something I'm still not good at, I will tell you. But then I think back, it's like if I hadn't been doing this for so many years, it's like, yes, I can still get triggered. There's certain people that can trigger me. But I just wonder, okay, the positive side is, how would I be if I didn't actually take the time that I've been doing for years doing this? So, we may not know the benefits of all the good things we do in our lives, but the benefits are there. We just have to trust it. So, when you're doing good things and you're feeling like, why am I even doing this? When we're exercising or just walking or eating healthy, or why am I even doing this? I'm not even seeing any weight loss. Well, because it's the next right thing. Just trust the process of the universe. So, I am going to make our stack, 3 of them right here, and each one of these is like a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one of these is a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this stack will take us in one direction. This stack is a totally different conversation, and this one's going to be a totally different path. So, which one will we choose today? I'm going to go right for the center one, or what I like to think of as just right at the heart. Right at the heart of the matter. So, I'm going to do our 3 and 1. I'm going to take our breath. And actually let my shoulders come down. And I'll flip each card over one at a time, like we're reading the pages of a book. And we are starting right off with the Knight of Coins. So knights are the element of fire. Knights are activity. Knights are action. In battle in the 1500s, the knights are the first one you're going to throw into battle. And then we have coins. And coins are home, health, finances, and all those things that keep us grounded. And this Knight of Fire and Action is actually on more like a workhorse, isn't he? So one horse that has all 4 feet firmly planted on the ground. So this knight does not look really super active, does he? It's more like he's taking notes. He's, watching the fields. He's got his seed here to plant. So this could be a couple different things. This could be a sign of slowing down, taking our time, but it could also be, are we taking too much time? Because a knight is meant to be fiery in action. Let's see what we have. What's he looking at? Okay. So the 5 of Cups. 5s are always a challenge, and cups are emotions and feelings and spirituality. And here we see this person here with the 5 cups. 3 of them are spilt. And yet there's 2 here that aren't. But when I see this card, particularly the way Pamela Coleman Smith has it, I can't help but think about the times where we lament the things we don't have. And sometimes we forget to look at the positive. We haven't lost everything. We still have enough. And he's staring at these cups. He's lamenting. But once we finally turn around, maybe to go back across the bridge, maybe we'll be surprised that we still have these. So, but I can see why maybe that the Knight of Coins might have slowed down or stopped, because it's almost as if he's offering something to the 5 of Cups. But let's see what's going on with this card. It's the burdens. So when we lose something, sometimes we don't let it go. Sometimes we take the weight of something we lost and we just carry it around with us like 10 wands. So it's almost as if when we come to that standstill, we feel a sense of loss. We feel a sense of non-movement, like the world just kind of stops for a while. And we still have to move, but it's like we're moving through molasses, because mentally, physically, it feels like we're just carrying an entire load, a burden on our backs. So this is about those burdens that we take and then we carry away with us. Good morning, Angelina. And as Vicky's saying, she thinks of grief. This does look like grief, doesn't it? And then grief is that burden that we sometimes carry with us. So court cards can be us, they can be somebody else, or they can be part of the situation. And as I look at this, I just see people coming to a halt, almost mourning. It's that sense of loss that we have. And again, grief is that 1-ton weight that's hard to let go of. But let's see what the advice card is. It's almost as if we learn from our grief. I mean, I never noticed before, but it's as if these are the same 2 people. One just slightly old, slightly. One older than the other. And it's almost as if the Hermit, and this is where I say it's like you have what the books say, and then you have what the cards say. And it's almost as if the cards are saying here that if we don't let go of those wands, then we'll never move forward. We will always be looking at those lost cups, the 3 that we had here, and time takes away the other 2 because we didn't even pay attention. We're staring so hard at the 3 that we lost that time takes away the ones that were left because we're focused so much on what we don't have and we just carry it with us. So the advice card in this today is about acknowledging grief, acknowledging our situations, acknowledging what's going on, those things that make us feel like we've come to a halt. And that moving from point A to point B is just like carrying a ton of logs on our back. And if this is the advice card, the other side of this is not letting time slip by. This card was originally called time. You know that? Originally this was an hourglass. But it just strikes me, and I will never forget this now, how close this card looks like this card. So today, we acknowledge our loss, we acknowledge how we feel. Just as this Knight of Coin is, it's almost as if maybe somebody that we know, we're not even looking, mind you, they're here, but we're not looking at anything that positive. We're just seeing the spilt cups. But the coins are home, health, finances, things that keep us grounded. It shows that there's people around us who care or that can help. Maybe that horse would be powerful. That horse would be able to help carry that burden, but we're not looking. So the other thing I want to point out is that if this is you, because court cards can be our significator, if we know somebody who is carrying that burden, then we've just been made aware of what's going on and where that's going to lead. And so maybe we need to be aware, and now we see this snapshot. Maybe we can take our horse and just offer to carry some of that burden. But I think that for me, as I'm watching particular things happen, I can see people in my life that are feeling this way. They've already contemplated the future. This is, you know. So I think this is about letting go, allowing ourselves or pointing out to somebody else the positives they still have, and then not let them carry that burden by themselves. So with that, I hope everybody has that amazing weekend. I hope everybody realizes just what we still have in our lives, especially if we find ourselves in a situation where we feel that sense of loss, anxiety, and if we know somebody, now we're going to, maybe with our pattern seeking abilities, we'll see that maybe we can also, that maybe we are the knight and that we can help somebody. So with that, have an amazing day. Thank you all. I am going to be here on Monday. I am going to try and have that amazing weekend, and I kind of needed this pick me up. As sad as this kind of looks, it is a snapshot and it is a reminder that we all go through the same things in life. So with that, I hope you do have that amazing weekend, and I will see everybody on Monday. Thanks again.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand,